L word? The L word, bro? I know you just didn't say that.
I know it's only been a few weeks, but this girl, it's like,
Lust. When you said the L word, you meant lust, right?
it's serious, stranger.
Yeah, so's cancer. Ever hear of chemotherapy?
Hey, man, you can't tell me Annie's not great.
And you can't tell me she is.
I told you, with a girl like her, you gotta take that stuff real slow.
Miss me?
More than you know.
So, Russ, what's the occasion?
Didn't know there needed to be one.
His roommate's out of town.
Ah, so you have the place all to yourself. Do you want me to introduce you to a nice girl who's looking for a relationship?
How about a not-so-nice girl looking to skip marriage and go straight to the honeymoon?
Hey. Hey, girl.
Hey, Annie, why don't you introduce us to your friend?
You took the words right out of my mouth. Another satisfied customer.
You can say that again.
And I would do it again, too, if I didn't have a bio test in a few hours. So, if you'll give me my $200, I'm off to cram.
You're a hooker?
Yeah, what'd you think? I fell instantly in love with you?
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Here you go.
Oh my God, you're... Wait a second. Don't tell me your friend Bobby's.
Okay, I won't.
I don't believe it. Annie's dating a cop.
Wait. You're saying Bobby's dating a hooker?
Trisha? She never leaves the door unlocked.
Maybe she went out. Oh, no.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Trisha. What did you do?
Isn't Kalamazoo near Grand Rapids?
Toughest volleyball game I ever played was against them in the state finals.
Why don't you wait outside?
How long have they lived together?
Couple years.
Annie, have any idea why Trisha might have jumped?
We don't know that she jumped, TC.
Well, let's not go calling your studly boyfriend an homicide yet either, huh?
Trisha Garrison was pre-med and struggling. And unfortunately, her financial aid was based on maintaining a decent GPA.
Financial aid? She must have a rich boyfriend.
No time. She was too focused on schoolwork.
Looks more like she was struggling with expensive taste.
than organic chemistry.
So this girl, Jo, she assumed you knew she was a pro, right?
Yeah, and then Bobby was one of Annie's tricks.
You're gonna have to tell him.
I just can't believe it. Annie seems so pure.
Smart marketing. Fresh-faced co-ed makes every John feel like it's her first time.
Yeah, well, Bobby's gonna be crushed.
So how much does a guy get for donating $200 to a girl's college education?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Well, supposing you did have to pay, was it worth it?
Every last penny.
Raising this baby out of wedlock, the way things are between us now, would be like being divorced without ever having been married.
What if we tried to patch things up? You know, it wasn't too long ago we said we loved each other.
Yeah, well, it wasn't too long ago I said I'm pregnant and you said I'm out of here. Doug, you didn't call for a month.
Just give me a little time. I'll show you we can make this work.
Not all night and I'm still not convinced.
So if I disappear now like you're asking, what are you going to tell this kid when it asks about its daddy?
I haven't figured that out yet.
Now, who the hell are you and what are you doing here?
I can't believe she's gone.
Yeah, Annie's taking it pretty hard. She and Trisha have been real tight since the first day of freshman year.
So I guess this would be a bad time to dump her, huh?
Dump who?
You know when you got something ugly to say, and no matter how you dress it up, it still comes out ugly?
What are you babbling about?
Bobby, your sweet, innocent girlfriend, is a hooker.
All I have left of her are these old pictures. I just wanted something more. Anything of hers.
So instead of trying to explain that, you assault me. Not real smart, Keith.
I have a record. Grand Theft Auto back in Michigan. I didn't think you'd believe me.
So you said Trisha changed since she moved here. How?
Well, first she stopped letting me visit, and lately when I talked to her, especially about getting married, she just seemed harder and colder. And that's what scared me. Trisha had some pretty whacked out stuff happen to her growing up.
What kind of whacked out stuff?
Twisted family things. And I guess that's why she started seeing a shrink. I can't believe, I always thought I'd be the one to fix her.
It just doesn't make sense. How does a starving student afford a computer worth more than your car?
No, what doesn't make sense, Officer Kelly, is you taking that computer from the crime scene.
The operative word being crime, and someone committed one against this girl.
She's a shrink 2 to 3 times a week. She has problems. Thank you.
That's half the population of L.A. You don't see them leaping off balconies and landing a few feet from the building.
5 feet. Could have still been a jump.
Or a dead fall.
Man, you are really jonesing for a homicide investigation, aren't you?
What I am jonesing for is the truth about what happened to a beautiful 20-year-old girl.
The truth is a depressed pre-med student took a 7-story jump to her death. It's all in the coroner's report, which you should have considered reading before you went sniffing around a crime scene without backup, not to mention stealing evidence.
Yes, sir.
So I'm just curious, when you guys fight, does it translate to heat between the sheets or a blanket on the couch?
You must have drove your parents crazy.
I didn't have parents, just a woman who gave birth to me.
No father?
Well, there was this constant parade of losers, you know, different faces, but basically the same guy. Now that we bonded, you want to know about this computer?
You got something?
Yeah, a couple of computer geeks who are dying to do me a favor, which I'm gonna need since without a password, we can't even get to first base. Ooh, nice leather. Well, it looks like Tricia won't be making this afternoon's group therapy session.
How'd you like to go undercover?